Lagos, in Nigeria, is Africa's second fastest growing megacity and the 7th biggest city in the world. Popularly known as the commercial capital of Nigeria, Lagos has a population of approximately 17 million people and continues to attract more people seeking fame and fortune by the day. In Nigeria, like other parts of Africa, gender imbalance occurs in all spheres of society. Females are often hindered because of deeply entrenched cultural views about the role of the female. Such definitions typically subscribe to the view that women are inherently inferior to men. Chioma Ifeanyi Obianinwa is an award-winning newscaster, having won Newscaster of the Year in 2013. She has shown tremendous entrepreneurial quality as she is a writer, a media consultant, motivational speaker, elocution coach and model. She inspires lots of young people on the continent.
We have a lot of young men and women doing great things for themselves. Entrepreneurs in Lagos are really transforming the economy of Lagos. Nobody wants to sit idle. A lot of people don't even want to do the white-collar jobs again. People just want to make a mark. And I think they are cashing in on the huge population in Lagos. Lagos has a bigger market, and so long as you're doing something reasonable, something innovative, something creative, something that virtually fills a gap, everybody wants to. Even though not everybody, but most people want to patronize you. And I think I would say entrepreneurs in Lagos, they're taking advantage of this fact, and they're also rugged, because I wouldn't say everything is in place for them, but they try to create their own comfort to ensure that they make the best out of every situation in Lagos. Basically, I think it's really rubbing off on them positively. When in Lagos State, entrepreneur is evolving, or entrepreneurship is evolving, as we have different categories of entrepreneurs. We have people that use their skill to impact their world in Lagos, and they're getting paid for it. Take for example myself. I'm an award-winning newscaster, and I thought it wise to empower young people on how to speak. I thought it wise to empower young people on how to do their delivery, ranging from business, marketing their businesses, ranging from doing presentation in a formal setting, and what have you. I also do master of ceremonies. These are skills, because sometimes you need the best master of ceremony to actually liven up your event. There are a lot of people doing great things with their skills. Some people, it couldn't be a hairstylist. It's in every nook and cranny. Not because they just want to, beautify or paint the shores of Lagos with their stylist or styling, but because they have a passion for these things. And you can even see it from the designs. Once the design is out there in the newspaper or in the magazine, or even in the Western world, you see these people doing even better than the prototype that they've seen.
Mrs. Udoka is a philanthropist that has contributed in empowering other women to increase their skills and contribute positively towards Nigeria's economy. Udoka is a young entrepreneur that has contributed towards the development of the beauty industry, an industry that was not taken very seriously in the past in Nigeria. She has revolutionized the sector and drawn lots of interest. She also trains young beauticians, thereby creating jobs and empowering people.
I was working in a well-paying place, but I just wanted a purpose-driven, something that would make me wake up in the morning, something that I really, really, really felt passionate about. And I looked around and discovered that the best was beauty. And then I decided the journey into the world of beauty by self-actualization. I went for trainings. It's not as if the money dropped on me immediately, but then I just kept updating myself. I kept giving out what I have, and then we're here today. At least I've built my brand over the years. This is 8 years, official years now, apart from being a mobile makeup artist and beautician. We run an academy, we have our beauty line, We run a spa, sell cosmetics, we do consultancy, trainings, and we are still shooting for higher. So I grew up in Lagos State, fortunately, because I would say that most people in those areas come to this area to learn, then go back. I grew up in Lagos State, so you would first of all start from where you have comparative advantage. And what actually helps in boosting business is friends and families, people that at least can. This is skin we are talking about. Not everybody can just entrust you with their skin to make do with anyhow. You want these trusted people that can, propagate what you're doing, that believe in you and all of that. So we started here in Lagos, but I tell you that right now we're working on a branch in Imo State. It started when I used to be in the buses, commercial buses. I noticed that a lot of women don't even know how to put up their personal makeup together. And most of the time I'll almost be tempted to say, please, can I just explain to you how you can, draw your brow pencil well, or probably apply a colorful lipstick that will suit you, or bring out, a brighter day. Because most times we always have things in our mind, but makeup always tends to, give us this boosted confidence. I've gone to the hospital and then gone to visit a friend of mine that was really sick, touched up her face, and then her whole entire being was lit up just because she saw her face. She just wanted to just wear her slippers and go out. So makeup has a lot of effects. The skin, your total outlook has a lot of effect on your psyche. In the training classes, we train, we have a school of beauty. So far so good, we've trained up to 1,200. Different platforms like do-it-yourself, I have professional classes, professional makeup courses. We also have professional skincare courses too here at Lucas Place. The thing is that it gives me joy to see the people that have passed through me, through this platform, going out and doing their businesses with so much confidence, because now the trend for makeup is really growing, the trend for skincare, the awareness in Nigeria. Unlike before, that people don't want to bring out their money, each time you come, you say, makeup, what is makeup? But now in Nigeria, my goodness, there's a way we do our makeup here in Nigeria, and people love it.
Lara Odebi is a philanthropist that has supported women to increase their skills and contribute positively towards the country's economy. Having gone through difficult circumstances, she took it upon herself to find women who have challenges and provides them with training in different interests, and then empowers them to become entrepreneurs in a sustainable way. This training is provided free of charge out of her own funds, as well as donations from well-wishers.
My name is Lara Odebi. I run a non-governmental organization called Lydia Heart Initiative here in Lagos. We started in 2008 and we've been empowering women since then. I remember the first time we went to Oshodi to empower about 100 women at a Redeemed Church, and that was a starting point for me. Seeing the lives of these women, elevating from what they used to know and what they knew by the time we started the training. Now, the idea or the passion for me is the fact that I remember growing up, from moving from a child that has everything to a child that had nothing. What we do is we train. We don't train. For example, we would not train people in baking, cake making, and say, okay, I've taught you how to make cake. You can go home and look for money to get a cooker so that you can start making cake. What we do is we try to go to their communities, ask them what they have in their homes. So, for example, cake making. We go to their community and ask them what do they use in their homes. So a typical woman in Oshodi or Balide will tell you, I have a stove, I have a pot, and then I have sand within my compound, and then we make use of that. So which means that that kind of woman would not finish learning, and then go back home and sit down waiting for the day she would get money to be able to buy our equipment. So what it means is that she would finish from the class, get to her environment, get back home, and use the things that she has in her home, that she uses normally in her home, to make the same thing and then sell. So we teach various things. We don't only teach how to make things. We also teach them customer service, we teach them marketing so that they know how to market their product, they know how to relate with their customers. We also teach them how to be able to cost their products so they don't, you know, they don't spend all the money they put into what they have produced and then they spend everything. So it's a total package that we give to them so that they can go out and be better entrepreneurs.